Take one. Greetings, beautiful people. Welcome to week 6 of social psychology. So I'll make this video brief. This week you have two assignments that are due. I just finished publishing them. The first one is D5, so our fifth discussion. Just like the previous discussions, you're making sure that you respond in a way that's substantive. So you're kind of teaching the class, sharing what you learned. And that initial post we're hoping will be posted by Thursday. And then you'll reply to two or more classmates by Sunday. And you'll get a total of 20 points for doing that. You really want to make sure you're not coming to, the discussion board with some crap. Okay? Go ahead and give us something good, something tasty, something we can, marinate on. So that discussion, D5, is 20 points. The other assignment that's due this week is P1. And P1 is an assignment that is a writing assignment. So if you look in the syllabus, it says that there'll be various writing assignments over the course of the semester, and you'll gain a total of up to 100 points. Well, even though our class is not a Gordon Rule class, so in other words, there's not a mandatory minimum requirement of writing, I do think that social psych is a class where you should do some writing. And because we're online, I took out the other group project. We only have one group project in this class. And so the other assignment is a solo assignment where you're writing. So P1, you are basically using the chart that I gave you, and the chart is available by clicking on P1. And when you click on the chart, you'll see that there's a sample there. You can go ahead and download that sample, take out the sample information, and just fill it in with your information. So the task is to think about a topic that you're interested in that is related to social psychology, and then you'll basically narrow that topic down and come up with the title. Now, you're not just doing this randomly. I've given you questions to prompt you, okay? So to get full points for this assignment and to get the most out of it, you're really going to want to make sure you address each part of that chart. So identify what biases you have. You might think, I don't have any biases. Yes, you do. You're human. We all have biases, okay? So go ahead and identify your biases. What do you want to learn from researching this topic? Why did you feel drawn to this topic? So use the questions and the prompts in the chart to go ahead and narrow down your broad topic and come up with something that is concise, is unique, and is interesting to you. So that's kind of part one. It's worth about 10 points. Part two is worth about 15 points. You could say 10 and 10 and then like 5 for overall. But part two, you basically find two references, and then you need to put those references in APA style, and you also need to have an annotation. So the annotation is a summary or a description and an evaluation of that source. The annotation is not the same as an abstract. So an annotation is small, okay? We're talking a paragraph, and you're saying what you can learn from this article, if it's an article, and why this article will be, or how this article will be useful in learning about your topic or presenting your information to the class. Even though you may not present your information to the class, you're evaluating the credibility and the usefulness of this source. So to sum up, you have narrow down your topic using the chart, and then you're going to have another page where you have two references and basically a description of each reference underneath the reference itself. The entire document should be in APA format. So in other words, we're using a 12-point font, Times New Roman. We're using a APA style in terms of the references, and we're going to have a cover page, right? And so that's what's going on. It's double space, 12-point font. You've proofread your final document for grammatical and mechanical errors, and you're presenting something that is college level. Okay, and that's 25 points. That assignment's due Sunday, and then if you can't get it in by Sunday, it stays open for 3 additional days. So if you're running late, don't feel too much pressure. However, after the 3 additional days, you will get a 0 if you don't do it. So try to get it in by the due date, but if not, no pressure. All right. If you have questions, comments, compliments, or concerns, just go ahead and leave it in the comments or post in the discussion thread on Canvas that's labeled questions, and I'll get back with you. I am available on Mondays and Wednesdays face-to-face at the Ocala campus in building 8, room 106G. And then on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I said that backwards. Mondays and Wednesdays, I'm online, and Tuesdays and Thursdays, I'm at the Ocala campus. So yeah, I'm here for you if you have questions, comments, concerns. If you want me to make a video on some content specific to the course, go ahead and let me know and I will get right on it. This week, you're learning more about behavior and attitudes, which is chapter 4 in the course textbook. So you're learning a little bit about the infamous Stanford Prison Study, right? You're learning a little bit about the ABCs of attitudes. So it's not as simple as, you think this way. Attitudes are an evaluation that can be positive or negative, and they involve both feelings, thoughts, and actions. So yeah, read all about behavior and attitudes in chapter 4 and go ahead and participate on the discussion board. I think that's all I got to say. Deuces.